The Misadventures of Tron Bonne!
Hello everybody, this is Kyle at the start of a brand new Let's Play. This is Let's Play The Misadventures of Tron Bonne. And, this is actually going to be part of my Mega Man Legends trilogy. This is the first part of it, in fact. I recall reading somewhere, oh Jesus, that this is the prequel to Mega Man Legends. Also, that first paper airplane they threw was a paper Gesellschaft. It's so cute. This game used to be fairly obscure, kind of rare, hard to get a hold of. It's now on PlayStation Network for $5.99, so buy it. A lot of fun. See, look, paper Gesellschaft. Would that thing even fly? I mean, seriously, would it fly? Anyway, let's jump straight into this. We are gonna manual aim. This game is almost completely voice acted, except in certain spots in the hub area, for lack of a better term. And I think Bonne Bonne is sporting a different voice in this game than he is in the other ones. Now, I have never beaten this game, and I'll get into that later. Those things are so fucking cute.
What gives? After I went to all that trouble and spent all that money to get this treasure map, it's a fake! I knew it was too good to be true. I mean, it's supposed to be a legendary treasure. It's not going to be found that easily. I'll get that junk store owner if it's the last thing I ever do. Where the heck are those ruins anyway? I've been looking for hours. This is the Gustav, Bonne Bonne. Can you hear me? Over. There's nothing here but sand. Have you found anything? Over. What? A giant doorway? That's it! That has to be the entrance we're looking for. I knew you could do it, Bonne Bonne. Now we're in business. What's your heading? North? All right. Stand by, I'm on my way. All right, boys, let's go!
Thus begins the tutorial level. Maya, you better not be sniffing for what I think you're sniffing for. Go lay down, Pop. Alright, we got our typical controls here, which he's going to explain.
Which way is it? Let's see. Tron said to use the L1 and R1 buttons to look around.
He's a moron for needing to do this. Look, clearly can't go this way, so it must be over here. Don't seem to be getting any closer. Let's try not being an idiot. Alright, X jumps. Circle doesn't really do anything. Square shoots, triangle grabs.
Whoa! It's a Reaverbot, one of the robots that guard the old ruins. Looks like we'll have to fight our way through. That means using the square button to fire.
Yep, like I just said.
If I press the L2 button, the Gustav's weapons will auto-lock onto the target.
There's another fun thing I can do. Oops.
Hey, Tron, what was that I just fired?
It's a beacon bomb, Teasel. If you hold the R2 button down, you'll see a target appear. Use the directional button to move the target to where you want the Servbot to go. And press the fire button. That will launch a beacon bomb, which will tell them where to go.
Oh, I see.
The Servbots at this point in the game are pretty useless in combat. They're only really good as a distraction, which they will do for me. I'm too far away. Now this particular one is no real threat to me. But then again, this is a tutorial map, so it's not supposed to be. Now this is what the beacon bombs are really for.
There's a little hole there. I bet the Servbots could fit in.
Now, don't worry about the Servbots. They're indestructible. Nothing can hurt them. That's pretty much true through all the games. I'll go more into the Servbots later. Oh dear, forgot about those. And here's where the Gustav's other abilities come into play. I can throw shit. Naturally, this also has combat implications. Those are some big refractors. Anyway, this level's mostly going to be about the tutorial, obviously.
This rock's blocking the road. What was it Tron said? Ah, that's right. Use the triangle button to pick things up.
I love that he tells me this after I've already done it. Shit, Now, there are numerous little hidden goodies throughout the game as well. Not really so much in this area, but then again, this is the tutorial, so there need to be hidden goodies here. I did that wrong. I'm used to the map that I have in the underground levels. Oh, hello, friend. I hate that they invert my aim like that without asking me. Near as I can tell, there's no way to turn that off either. I'm just kind of stuck with it. Here we go. Now, to me, the Bonne family is one of the things that makes Mega Man Legends such a fun series. Because they are just so goofy. Even in this game, where they're effectively the protagonists, they're still goofy beyond reason, as you'll see. This is a very silly game, and that's not a bad thing.
This is the Gustav. Come in, Gesellschaft.
Gesellschaft here. Go ahead.
I'm in front of the sub-gate. I'm going to go in. Tell Tron not to worry. Over.
Diesel, is everything okay? How's the Gustav holding up?
That you, Tron? Everything's fine. The Gustav's doing great. How could it not, after all? You made it. Don't worry about a thing. We'll be home with the treasure.
Honestly, the way he praises her, if I didn't know any better, I'd swear they were dating instead of siblings.
That?
Now, I don't remember if this came out after Mega Man Legends 1 or Mega Man Legends 2. I think it was between 1 and 2. Because this is a character who shows up in Legends 2, but not the first one.
Huh? You?
What? What's going on, Diesel? Diesel!
You're a hard man to find, Servbot. Don't you recognize me? I'm Herds. It's me, Glide. I work for Mr. Lowe. Remember?
Pretty sure this is the character that Yai's butler in Mega Man Battle Network is based off of. There are definite similarities
I
to
can
it,
get the money I borrowed from Lowe back real soon.
which I believe makes him the only character
I'll have your money.
from Legends to make it into Battle Network.
I'm afraid it's too late. The deadline is
I would not have
all-
minded a Tron Navi, though. Or a Teasel Navi, for that matter.
Now,
Time to pay the piper.
Hate these things. Stupid bird box.
Listen, if you just wait a few more.
silence. Don't you understand? Your time is up. You leave me no choice but to exercise our option. That big body of yours is mine now. Come along.
What's going on, Diesel? What's happening?
Bad shit.
I've run into a little trouble here, Tron. Don't worry, though. I'll be back soon.
Such a piddly little weapon.
You're not exactly my type, but if you want to play around with it, I'm game. Take your best shot.
Diesel!
Now, as you'd expect, this is a pretty easy boss. To the point where it's almost a shame to even call it that. Gonna try and strafe me now. Keyword being try. I need my Servbots. I need those. Yeah, if I hadn't gotten greedy there, I could have done this with no damage. But it doesn't matter. This is way before achievements existed.
Not bad. I'd expect no less from the leader of the Bonne family. But not quite good enough.
Need your Falcon Lord.
Ultimate Glide Laser!
Why couldn't his mouth just stay open for that instead of babbling at us? I gotta wonder if his line was very different in Japanese where he actually said something. I don't know.
Miss Tron, we've lost contact with the Gustav.
God, those things are adorable.
I wonder if Teasel's all right. He said he'd run into some trouble. It's no use standing around here worrying. I'm gonna go to their last known position and make sure everything's okay.
And this is why it's the Misadventures of Tron Bonne and not
We're
Teasel
heading out
Bonne.
in a truck to look for the Gustav. The rest of you, wait at your normal stations, okay? Roger, yes, ma'am.
Yay! We're going on a mission.
I swear that sounds like certain voice actresses I know. Tara Strong comes to mind, but there's like half a dozen others. I'll probably look it up between... Well, actually, I can look it up now.
What happened to Teasel and Bonne Bonne?
Miss Tron, it was so scary. We were so frightened.
Calm down. It's all right. It's over now. Can you tell me what happened to Teasel and Bonne Bonne?
They were beaten up. They were both taken away.
Taken away? But
Apparently, Elizabeth
I know
Hanna,
why.
Nadine Rabinovich,
No,
and Ollie
They said
Takeda.
if we can't pay back our debt, they'll make us work it off.
Looks like Elizabeth
Something
Hannah's
else.
been their voice through
It's just
all
like
the games that have English in them.
Well, let's get back
Well, you
to
know.
the Kessel Shaft. We have to make a plan to rescue them. Let's go! Roger!
Also, just their little crying animation is so cute. It's both so hard and so easy to be mean to the Servbots.
What could be taking them? It shouldn't take this long to find something like that. Huh?
Have you seen the size of your ship, lady? It's friggin' huge. It's a lot of places to look.
Miss Tron, we found it! We found it! What took you so long? Hurry, give it to me! Yep, this is it. This is Teasel's receipt for the money. What does it say? Read it, Miss Tron. Let's see. I owe you. I, Tron Bonne, do hereby state that I owe Loath Inc. the sum of 1,000,000 zenny, to be paid back in full. Huh? 1,000,000 zenny?
That is a lot of money.
What was Teasel doing with so much money?
And now you know the plot behind this game. We gotta make
Date on
1,000,000
this
zenny.
IOU. It's from around the time we were building the Kessel Shaft. Teasel said not to worry about money. He said we had plenty, and then he went out and bought everything. Miss Tron,
And now you know how they got that
should we make dinner
huge
for
monstrosity
Master
with
Teasel
ship.
and Master Bonne Bonne
That thing
tonight?
cost 1,000,000 zenny.
No, not tonight. But keep their places ready. They'll be back. I'm gonna pay this IOU and bring Teasel and Bonne Bonne back. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I've got a couple little cliff notes here of things that I have to do in episode 1. Obviously, the first part was do the intro stage. The second part is to talk to all of the Servbots, just so you can get to know them a little better. Okay, there are 40 Servbots, but not all of them are always going to be available. Like, there are some rooms that I don't have access to yet. See, the training thing is going to come up in a big way later, but right now I'm limited in what I can do, and it's a pain in the ass, so it's going to be done off screen, so that you don't hear me screaming all the time. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, that reminds me, scouting is a thing. Scouting is a thing I can have in a bit. I think it's kind of random what you get. Let's send number 11. You can go here. Anyway, at the end of missions, they'll come back with goodies. Usually. Now let's move to the lab. I'll be doing more here later on. Now these two are kind of important, because they will make the other two weapons for the Gustav, which is over there in the back. Yeah, Servbots have 4 stats: attack, speed, brains, and sloth, and taking them on missions increases their brains. Every stat has a range between 1 and 4. Not every Servbot has unlimited capacity for growth. Oops. Damn it. I need to talk to you twice. Yeah, the items that can reduce development costs tend to chunk about $2 grand off it, but they sell for $1 grand, so it's kind of pointless to sell them. It's actually incredibly counterproductive to sell them. That was really mean, Tron. I know, but you're not that special. I know they're yours, but you don't have to be a bitch to them. Now, this one can get the appraisal skill that 14 has. I think if you have them both appraising, or if one is appraised at max brains, they can tell you what items the other ones want. Now we move on to the cafeteria. I actually have it written down what all their skills and such are. And what specialties they have, what little, let's call them side quests each one has. Why do they eat curry? They're robots. Why do they eat curry? That's never been adequately explained to me. It also stops time. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Meeting room. And you're about to see the gift-giving thing in action. God, they are so adorable. Better resources, you say? Like strategy notes, perhaps? Oops. Not that. No, not that either. Oh, sure, let's do this. Do, 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 do. What he's saying is it doesn't matter if I do the cargo container, the bank robbery, or the dig. Level 1 on all of them is about the same, level 2 on all of them is about the same, level 3 on all of them is about the same. Yeah, I can only directly train Servbots 1 through 8, though I can bring any Servbots with me. Now, Servbots with higher brains will grab Zenny without being told to, but the problem is, once their brains are maxed out, they can't get any more brains. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. Do you work exclusively on those 6, or do you work on lots of them and just have stupid Servbots sometimes? And last but not least, the Servbots in the gym. Damn it, I didn't mean to talk to you twice. Go. There will be, but that's... oh god, it's such a pain in the butt. Now, I will do one more thing before we end this, which is show off, alright, the black... oops. Sorry, Riel. The black spots in there show that they still have room for improvement. Red is attack, obviously, green is speed, blue is brain, yellow is sloth. And these are their potentials. I'm going to show one training session that I'm probably not going to win, but I'm going to show a training session with number 1. I hate this minigame so much. Not as much as the speed minigame, but I still hate it. No, I'll explain it. Basically, he's going to throw bombs. I can pick them up, but it's better to catch them. And the goal is to knock over a bunch of people. Damn it. Double damage. Damn it. Alright, see that one behind him? That's a bazooka. It lets me bazooka things. Bazooka is awesome. And a little broken. And when I said about Curry stopping time, that's what I was referring to. And that's part 1. Each of these training programs is in 3 parts, which makes it just unbearable. Basically, I'm going to keep training him on this level until I lose a level. Or until I finish it. Which is possible, though not particularly likely. Damn it, missed. I cannot believe I'm actually pulling this off. Anyway, off screen, I'm gonna get 1 through 8's attack to the max. I don't want to, but I'm going to anyway, because it makes them more useful. Now, obviously what I'm trying to do is to get these in between. Can take out more than 1 at a time. As you can see, this one kind of sucks a lot. Alright, I failed this one, but I will do it off screen. Anyway, that does it for episode 1 of the Misadventures of Tron Bonne. Let's play the Misadventures of Tron Bonne. See you next time. Bye-bye.